What's going on YouTube? Blue Jay Vape Reviews here with my first video, and we're going to be reviewing the IPV3Li. So we're going to take it down to close-up mode and show you how it works, show you some features, and then we're going to bring it back up to where you can see me and everything around me in the bando and talk on it and tell you if I lost this, would I go and get it again? So let's do it. So here we are with the IPV3Li .mod Petri V2 attached to it. I've had this for over a year, so I put a sticker on there, Schwartz e-liquid, but it doesn't cover anything up except for paint. Laser etched, Pioneer for You logo, IPV3Li with the chip. So, like I said, dual 18650 battery. Have some Samsung 25R rewraps in there. Now it is a sliding door, it is magnetic, or is not magnetic, rather. It has a little bearing up here at the top that clicks into place. Pretty good, like, resistance to get off of the actual box mod itself. So you have three main buttons. You have your fire button, your wattage up, and your wattage down button. These things all do multiple things. So you click it, it brings it up to your menu, and as you can see I have it 75 watts. Up here is your voltage, and right here is your resistance. Now, this thing also does temperature control. So to get into temperature control mode, you click it 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll bring you to the menu system. So it says system on, click up or down to turn it off, click it one more time to get into mode, power is wattage, joule is temperature control. Click it one more time to get to your measurement of degree preference, Celsius if you're not in the United States, and left or right or up and down to navigate through Fahrenheit and Celsius. We'll leave it on Fahrenheit since I'm in the US. Then you have your temperature, and it goes all the way up to, let's find out. I never use temperature control. I'm going to say 600. 572 degrees, I was a little bit off, and I'm pretty sure it goes down to like 3 something. Well, we'll find out. Scrolling, scrolling. You can't really see it. I apologize for that. Trying to get used to a camera. So it goes all the way down to, 200. All the way down to 212, the boiling point of water. So, click it one more time to set that's what you want your temperature on. Then you have your coil select, meaning what material for your coil are you using. Now, this box mod has 2 options, nickel, 200, and titanium. But we're not using temperature, so we'll bring it back to the actual menu. So you see system on, if you can read it. Click it one more time. Mode joule, go to power since I'm running Nichrome building here. And then we'll go click it one more time, exit, left or right to exit. Bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to vape. Now, cool thing about this is it has memory modes for your wattage and joules when you're using temperature control. So basically what it does is you just press the up button and it will go to 55, 45, 40, 80, and 75. It has 5 memory modes. Me personally, those are what I like to vape on depending what I'm vaping. You can change those all and I'll show you how. So basically, to adjust your wattage, you press the down button and you find whatever wattage you want to go to. And let's say 100 watts, we'll call it even. And 96.8, let's just say that. So then you will want to press the fire button, just click it. And it'll set that mode to this. So now when you're scrolling through, you'll be able to find it again. 96.8. Now I don't like to vape that high. 80 is usually as high as I go. So we'll bring it back down to 75. And now it's set in the memory mode. Another cool little feature about this is it has a touch sensor right here. You can hear it, see it vaping a little bit. Now you can turn that off by holding the power button and the wattage down button at the same time until it reads touch off. It doesn't take very long. And now when you press it, nothing. No vapor. The touch sensor is turned off. Great. If you want it on, just the opposite. Hold the power button and the wattage up button, and it'll say touch on. And then you're vaping. Well, with the touch sensor at least. Now, they did have a problem with the IPV D2 with the touch sensor, or IPv2 rather, not the D2. With the touch sensor, if you got juice on it, it would auto fire. They've since then corrected that problem, and it works awesomely now. I think it hits a little bit harder. That might just be some weird stigma I have in my brain. Who knows? So, going to the battery door, again, it just slides off. It has these little slots that it slides into. You have a ribbon for your batteries, just pop out. So then, it's pretty clearly marked. You know, you have negative right here, positive right here. Pioneer for your logo, IPv3 to tell you what it is. And supposedly this is an authenticity sticker. You also get a little ribbon in here to make getting your batteries out a lot easier. So we go negative, negative. And then we go positive, positive. You always want to put them up first because that's where the spring loaded is. So then you just slide your battery door on like so. Push till it clicks into place. 5 clicks to turn on, 5 clicks to turn off. Well, 5 clicks to get into the menu, then power off. Just to show you that, 5 clicks, system off. Up or down will turn it off. System off. So that is a close-up of the IPv3Li by Pioneer for You. Now let's take this back up to regular view and talk on it. Take a few toots off of the old thing and tell you what I think. So that, ladies and gentlemen, has been the IPv3Li by Pioneer for You. This thing does 165 watts stock. With the firmware upgrade, it goes all the way up to 200. Fires down to 0.1, fires up to 3 ohms. So you have a pretty wide range on where you want to build. 3 ohms is very high. So rocking the .mod Petri V2 on here. Fairly new atomizer. This thing is killer on flavor. It is great. I love it oh so much. So what I'm dripping today is called Donkey Khan, Khan, by Humble E-Liquids. They sell 120s for about 20 bucks online. Pretty good deal, pretty good juice. Now I have this thing set to 75 watts right now, which is where I like it. I have dual fuse Clapton's reading at 0.13. And 75 watts on this atomizer is pretty good. I like it. And decent cloud production, but the atomizer is not the ticket of the day. It is the box. Now, I've had this box for over a year now. I've never had a single issue with it. This was one of my first regulated box mods, and that's why it's all dinged and beat up, and I put a sticker on there a while ago, as you guys saw in the close-up. This thing does grab your battery wraps, not too bad, but you will need to change them or rewrap them every so often. Other than that, it's very dependable, very rugged, very well crafted and machined. This is definitely an awesome mid-level box mod. Like I said, 200 watts, too much for some people. I've never vaped that high, regularly. And really with what this thing offers, it's a pretty good deal. This thing runs about 75 to 125 is the range that I've seen it. I'll link in the description down below where you might be able to pick one up. If they still have them, I'll find a place that has them. But now I'll tell you, if I lost this thing today, I would go get another one. I've actually thought about getting another one just to have it. These things come in black and silver. The silver looks really cool. My older brother has one. He loves it as well. And pretty good vape, I'm not gonna lie. Damn good vape. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the IPV3LI. Thank you for watching Blue Jay Vape Reviews, my new vape review channel, and keep on vaping.